Hi, kids. It's the Late Night Picture Show with Murph the Clown. I was having some technical difficulties there for a minute. Maybe too many things are open on my computer. Tonight's picture, I should say tonight's first picture, The Boy Who Cried Werewolf. The Boy Who Cried Werewolf is a 1973 RKF. That's all it says, RKF. And it's directed by Bob Hummel, I'm guessing. So we start with this kid named Richie. And it's not Richie Cunningham, just Richie. He's out in the woods with his pop, and they get attacked by this wolf-like creature. Well, it gives dear old dad a bite, chump, before it goes scurrying off into the forest. The next night, apparently the moon is still full, because dear old dad turns into a werewolf. Uh-oh. Richie sees this himself. And he's a little freaked, and nobody's going to believe him, right? You know how it is. Well, he sees some dead people, and this prompts him to take shelter with some fellow campers. Safety in numbers. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the forest, a bunch of hippies have formed a commune. Now, these aren't your normal peace and love, drug-fueled, sex-crazed kind of hippies. These are hippies for Jesus. Don't get me started. On the next full moon, which in the movie timeline seems like the next night, so we got 3 in a row now. The Jesus hippies have a run-in with the beast, and wouldn't you know it, Richie's pop disappears at the same time. Coincidence? Well, Richie's mom decides to join Richie and his pop on their next camping expedition because she's fed up with Richie's tales of werewolves and lycanthropy. Is that the right word? I think it is. That is until dear old dad, right here, turns in the basement, like this basement. And mom's convinced now. Nice that you have faith in your kid, lady. So she now realizes her ex is a werewolf. And Richie's been telling the truth the whole time. So who will get to the werewolf first? The armed mob? You know, Christians with torches? The Jesus hippies? I think in this case it was more like rednecks with shotguns anyway. But the Jesus hippies, Richie, yeah, Richie wants to save his pop. And we can hear Dad howling. Ow. Hang on. Ow! That's better. This was a pretty good bit of tame, is the key word here. Tame, perhaps made for TV entertainment. A pretty good werewolf suspense story that's safe even for the kiddos. It's pretty typical of the 1973 era, which I remember well, but you may not. Other than, it's tame. It's short on TNA, which, kind of rubs me the wrong way. But definitely okay for the kiddos. And by the way, I mean okay by that. All you conspiracy idiots. Never mind. It's werewolf fun for the whole family. I give The Boy Who Cried Werewolf 2 rings. It's a 2-ring circus here on part 1 of the Late Night Picture Show with Mirth the Clown. Be sure and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And subscribe so I can get to 100 subs and change my name. For God's sake. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Shortly, I'll be reviewing Werewolves on Wheels. But before that, let's all go to the lobby and freshen up our drinks. Maybe, look at this. I got lucky mojo for tonight's show. Yeah, I got this in the mail from one of my favorite working clowns, Scarlet Storm. It's all full of important mojo. It says, maybe not clown piss, but you can't be too sure. You never know where the magic is. I'll set that right there for good luck. Thanks for tuning in. This has been the Late Night Picture Show with Murph the Clown. See you in a little while.